can I ever reach?
Season 7 is currently in progress. We have just 1 week left in the season. Time to put in some work. Rivet City is set to roll at the event center, starting now.
All right, MP, you ready?
You know what?
It's going in!
That's what I want to see.
Come on, MP.
Let's go, D.
What are you, bro, MP? Come on.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Hey.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
About game time, bring the pain time. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Grizzlies. For the Los Angeles Lakers, a 7-3 record, which they're determined to improve upon tonight. Grizzlies, Lakers, just moments away, right after this. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Indiana, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. Well, Coach, we're still very early in the NBA season. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing as a team.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much harder to do.
And I got to hand it to MP. He's been impressive so far compared to his fellow rookies. He's maybe not leading the pack the way he wanted to be when he first set out on this mission, but he's definitely in the conversation for who is at the top of his class.
James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen. Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. And it's rejected. Doncic against Morant. Up and over Doncic. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Doncic. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Morant against Reeves. There's Jackson with the three. Doncic grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Doncic.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there. Ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by the Lakers. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Switch here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. We've got Gabe Vincent. He's out there with Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura is out there with Connect. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Jackson.
Lakers foul, number 83. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Now here's Kennard. He's covered by Vincent. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Aldama. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing with him.
The Lakers lead by 13. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
You have to be aware of Jackson Jr. He's a former defensive player of the year and an elite shot blocker.
And it's the Lakers on the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
83. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of it, it was excruciating to get that close and to have a chance and then to lose in 5 games. Like, you know, even then going through it, that it's going to be hard to get another chance at it. So I would just sum it up and say excruciating.
That one falls.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Jackson outside. Pass to Clark. Bane with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson outside. Shoots. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Soft touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Reeves. Huff's checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Jackson. 1:31 left to play in the second quarter. And the basket is good.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Wells. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bane. Here's Morant. 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Vincent. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Morant. And no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Down low. Here's Reeves. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Reeves has got 9 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Morant. Tough points from Ja.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Inside, here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Grizzlies trail by 17. Pass to Wells. 26 seconds left in the second period. It's stolen by Doncic. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Morant. Up and over Doncic. Here's Wells. Back to Jackson from the arc. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Next time. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
You look at Los Angeles, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're taking the traditional approach of working it inside and then going outside. That stretched out that defense.
Yeah, it's about time. Once you establish that inside game, everything away from the bucket opens up.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. Yep, that one's good. He's got 16.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
Yeah, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. First one falls for him. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Misses from close range.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Tries it from 16. Shot's good by James. James has got 7 points in the game.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Pass to Edey. Outside Payne. Outside Morant. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Timeout called. Memphis. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, right now 5th in the division, right in the middle. And of course, Memphis, a game and a half behind.
I think for Los Angeles, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Memphis on the other end. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Edey. And a powerful one-handed slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Doncic on the wing. 10 feet away. And he can't get that one.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Basket counts. 22 points for him.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Bane. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Pass to James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Up top, Morant, guarded by Doncic. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Morant against Doncic. Morant, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Hayes. Outside Reeves. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
Grizzlies trail by 20. Kennard with it. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Kennard. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Outside Bain. Picked by Aldama. Here's the three. Bain, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Vincent outside. Pass to James. Here's Connect. To the middle. Out to Achimura. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Edey's checked in for Clark. Hayes misses. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off a transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
The Lakers lead by 20. Pass to James. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Kennard. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Elbow shot. Memphis with a rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The shot no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. 28 points for him.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Edey. The floater. Count it. Edey's got 10 points in just the second half. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Down low. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now here's Morant. All right, Grant, you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Now, here is James. Pass to Reeves. The three. Pure from three-point range.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. So it's Los Angeles now. Good work there as it goes.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Here's Wells. Jackson outside. Fires the three. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The shot's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Outside Morant to the inside. Edey. Hachimura with a rebound. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Chalk up 2 there.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
On the wing, Hachimura. Inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
That is Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, I think it's some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's
Russell?
it's how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden. Bro. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.